What's up guys, my name is Aaron and today I'm going to be reviewing The Sun's Tirade. This is the first studio album by Isaiah Rashad. Comes off the heel of his last EP, Sylvia Demo. He's a rapper on Tity Records, with Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, Absol, J-Rock, those type of guys. I liked Sylvia Demo. I thought it was kind of overrated. I thought it was a good album, but I felt like it was just kind of overhyped and stuff, and I didn't really get why people liked it as much. But this album, The Sun's Tirade, I really like this one a lot, and I do really see the potential that he has as a rapper and stuff, and I really do like this album a lot. The production for the most part is really chill, really laid back. It kind of has like a jazzy feel to it. It kind of reminds me of a hip hop version of Hey Arnold music. And then on some songs, he has like a kind of more traditional, more trap production on this album. Free Lunch, it really has like this really hard jazz vibe to it. With the drums that are on that, the bass line, the pretty guitars that are on that track as well. And the nice synth line, I really like how all those elements kind of meld together. Find the Topic, Homies Begged, I really like this track a lot. It sounds really chill. It has a really cool guitar lead and these really chill drums. It kind of has a nostalgic vibe to it. It kind of reminds me, like I said earlier, if Hey Arnold had like a slight hip hop tinge to the music, it kind of reminds me of that. A Lot is kind of just like a typical Mike Will Made It beat. It has like the booming bass, the hard hitting drums, the kind of futuristic synth, but I do like that Isaiah Rashad is kind of stepping out of his comfort zone and trying to do beats that really aren't that known with TDE, and he sounds really good on that track. I love the feeling of this album. It sounds really nostalgic and really chill. It kind of reminds me of, like I said, Hey Arnold if it had hip hop vibe to it, or it kind of reminds me of a cookout or a family reunion. That's definitely the vibe that I get with this album. Really chill vibe. I feel like his rapping is really good. He's like very talented at rapping. At times he kind of sounds like a mix of Schoolboy Q and Kendrick, mostly Kendrick. But that's a good thing because those rappers are really good. So if you're gonna take influence from some rappers, I would take them from them. In spite of that, he's like a very direct rapper, and you really get a sense of who he is as a person. And he doesn't really like do a lot of like deep metaphors. He really conveys his message really well. For the Squaw, he has like a laid back and personal way of rapping on that track. It really fits the subject matter really well. On What's Wrong, he sounds really frantic and like he's losing control or something, and if you listen to what he's saying on that track, it really fits with the overall message of it. And then Stuck in the Middle, he sounds really detached and almost sad on the second half of the track, and that fits as well. I feel like he's like a really talented rapper that can really switch up how he wants to sound on certain tracks and stuff like that, and I feel like that's really good because if you're a more versatile rapper, you can really do a lot of things differently and you don't sound like really monotonous and stuff, and that's a good thing for him. And I like his lyrics and themes. It was really intense and really personal. It really gives a good look into his headspace as who he is as a person in his relationship with people and stuff. On Brenda, he's talking about his grandma, like how she was his best friend, and kind of romanticizing about the things that they did in the past and stuff, and just really nostalgic, and he just really misses her and stuff because she's kind of like a rock in his life. On the song AA, he's talking about his addiction to Xanax and alcohol. And the song Stuck in the Mud, this seems to be about how helpless he feels and how out of sorts he feels. Even though he has so much going on for him in his life, like rap-wise, fame-wise, and stuff like that, he's still going through a lot of personal strife and stuff, and it really details that pretty well. The only thing that I can really knock this for is I feel like it was kind of long as an album. It's not a huge problem for me because I feel like he was interesting throughout the album, but I feel like if you cut 2 or 3 songs, it would have been a more concise project and overall better listen. Overall, I thought this was a great album for sure. I feel like this is probably one of the top rap albums of the year so far. I'm thinking I would give it like a B plus, A minus, somewhere around that range. This is a pretty good album. So what did you guys think? Did you like the album? Did you hate the album? Let me know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching. Thanks guys. Bye.